everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM81 and a big thank you for joining me on another episode of Die Roten Bullen. We are currently out in Germany managing Red Bull Leipzig. So since the last episode where we had it was an impressive performance but not an impressive scoreline against Bayer Leverkusen, we have pushed forwards and we are coming back for another blockbuster game. You can see that we faced the team who were in second in the last episode. We are now facing the team that are in third this time around, and we are going to be playing off with Borussia Dortmund. Before we jump into that though, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button to help the channel out. If you've done that already though, let's have a little look at the schedule to see what's been happening. So since that Bayer Leverkusen game where we had a 1-0 win with a goal from Ali Akman, we went to Bremen, where we beat them 2-1 on the road with goals from Gvardiol and Sobolai. We then beat today's opponents 3-1 in the DFB Pokal with goals from Ali Akman, Yeremy Pino and Brenner before Hoffenheim came to the Red Bull Arena and we blew them away 5-3 with goals from Sobolai, Akman, Messi and Magno. So that brings us nicely up to date. We are going to be playing against Borussia Dortmund. They are currently sat in third. A little look at the homepage reveals we are now 9 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga with a game in hand over by Leverkusen, and I believe that game is this game here. As also Dortmund are on 21 games, Bayern are on 21 games, Wolfsburg, Freiburg. There are a few teams on 21 games, so maybe they played yesterday and we played today. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump in and have a little look at what the lineup is going to be today. So we have got Lunin back in goal after his injury, Luca Netz, Gvardiol, and a debut for Alocon at the back with Lamptey at right back. Then got Yeremy Pino wide left, Tonali and Savio across the middle. And then Messi is playing behind Brenner and a full debut for Somogi. So hopefully this will be the team that will be able to continue our impressive league form by being Borussia Dortmund. Here we go then, game is off and running, and as you can see, nothing happening really in the first 5 minutes, and that isn't too much of a problem for us. I actually don't mind when the games are quite quiet to begin, but we now have a corner through Messi, tries to find Alocon at the front post, goes straight back to Messi, then crosses it in. It's not a good cross, dealt with quite easily. Lamptey picks it up, plays it to Tonali, then runs down the wing, knocks it through to Savio, who's going to get into the box. He crosses it in. The Brazilian connection. The right winger, Savio, into the forward, Brenner. He taps the ball into the empty net. And we have an early lead at Borussia Dortmund. Lamptey with a nice little pass there. I thought he was going to knock it on and run it on himself. Instead, he left Savio with the ball. He crosses it in. And that there is a perfect side foot finish into the far corner. So have another play here where we're building out from the back. Alocon to Tonali. Tonali tries to spread the play but only finds Gabriel Merino at the back. He then plays it back to Gvardiol. Lunin picks the ball up, plays to Alocon. Lunin, I thought, lost the ball there. It looked to have run between his legs, but he does play it forwards. Pino finds Messi, who finds Somogi, and goalkeeper was more than equal to it as he dives away to his left to push it round for the corner, which Messi is going to be swinging in. Swings it to the front post. Gvardiol is there with a header, but he cannot do anything really with it. Goes high and into the crowd. So 20 minutes on the clock, and we are dominating really against Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park, where we are having a lot of the chances, but only one of them being taken, and that is similar to what happened in the last game. So Dortmund now trying to build out from the back, and they play the ball cleverly through to Gio Reyna, and it's always dangerous when Reyna finds Bellingham. He has picked up a knock though, which is interesting. So let's see if Dortmund will bring Bellingham off, but it didn't seem to hamper him there as he was crossing the ball in, and luckily for us the defender steps in the way and clears the ball to safety. So 40 minutes gone. The game is coming back now. It's a lot more equal until Josko Gvardiol does that at the near post. Messi with the assist. Gvardiol with the nice flicked on header. It falls just inside the far post. Absolute perfection. Could not have got that any better. The cross was superb. And Gvardiol nods it into the back of the net to give us a 2-0 lead. Just as I was about to say, when you look at the stats, the game seems to be coming back towards a fairer game. And we extend our lead. And then we are on the attack again here. Brenner is in behind. Loses the ball in the penalty area but picks it back up. Samagi tries to jump. The ball falls to the feet of Bellingham, who apparently is injured, but runs through and plays a brilliant pass. And oh my gosh, that would have been an amazing goal from a player called Meredith, who I'm not sure who that is. Let's try and find out if that's a regen. Players, senior squad. Who is Meredith? James Meredith. He is from the United States of America, and he is indeed a regen. He was regened. Oh no, yes, he is a regen. Maybe 2021 season, so maybe he actually isn't. But went out on loan at Darmstadt and had 34 games, 15 goals. He looks an amazing prospect. And if he would have scored that goal, his name would have been remembered on this channel for a very, very long time, as he waited for Lunin and nearly lobbed him, hit the top of the crossbar, and the ball went out for a goal kick. But Dortmund now are trying to turn it up as they are on the attack again. Switch of play follows a switch of play. They are into the penalty area. Cross comes in, and they have got a goal back, and it's Youssoufa Moukoko, the most talked about person in Football Manager 21. He has struck with a goal that has given them some hope. Slack defending really from us, didn't deal with the danger, and we have been punished. But still, you can see the game is pretty even in the air. So 9 shots for them, 10 shots for us, 7 on target, and then 5 for us. So they are starting to turn it up in terms of the possession. They're now up to 55% of the possession. But still, we have this slender lead, and it looks like they're going to have a chance here with a cross, and Lee Kang-in plays it shorter actually to Restos, who's had a shot from distance. The goalkeeper should not be beaten from there. I have to admit, 1 or 2 of the players when renewing contracts have said that they didn't really have confidence in Lunin and that they wanted us to improve the goalkeeping position. So it may be one of those where we lump all of our transfer pennies into buying a world-class goalkeeper, because that wasn't world-class goalkeeping there from Lunin. But we still are going to have a chance by the looks of things. Playing the ball around nicely at the back. Goes forward to Savio. He just effortlessly walks inside his man, but then does get the ball pitched off him. And then Tonali does the same. As the ball's played forward to Samagi, he's in behind. Surely he can't score from that angle. Oh my gosh, he has scored from that angle. How has that gone in? That is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure this... Is this not an own goal? Tonali steals it there. The ball is brilliant. Samagi's run is amazing too. And then I thought he took 1 too many touches. And that's amazing. I don't know how that ball's gone into the net. It doesn't really matter. It's a 3-2 lead for us again. Let's try and make a few substitutions here, because we've got Tonali, who looks out on his feet. Savio will be the first one. Tyler Adams is going to come on at right back, because Lamptey looks like he's got a knock. And we are also going to bring on Sandro in place of Tonali. So 3 fresh sets of legs. There's a highlight going on in the background though when we come back, and Emre Can's got the ball. Somebody really needs to go out and make a tackle. It doesn't come, and luckily for us, the shot goes about 30 yards wide, and we survive. So Looney with the goal kick, plays it out to Nets. He's going to break forwards up the line, takes the man on, and then lays the ball into the path of Brenner. He stops and cuts it back to Nets. Crosses it into nobody. It wasn't a brilliant cross at all. And Tyler Adams picks it up. He beats one man, couldn't beat the second. Lays it off to Sandri. Plays it to Messi. Out to Adams. Plays to Harvey Elliott. Has a shot. Gets deflected. It's going to get picked up by Gvardiol. Still on the attack here. This has been a sustained attack before Adams gives the ball away. And all of a sudden, Moukoko is in behind. Defender doesn't know whether to go to the ball or the man. Goalkeeper doesn't get out in time, and we've given away an 83rd minute equaliser in a highly entertaining game. And this one, Oh no, we've got a free kick given against us here as Reina is going to step up. This looks dangerous. So he steps up, hits it straight at the wall, thankfully, but they've still got the ball. Somebody should have stolen that there as Emre Can has smashed the ball into the net. And all of a sudden, we have gone from a winning position to a losing position so quickly. That is really disappointing. I brought the fresh legs on to try and help us not get overrun in the middle, and instead they've had a bit of a smash and grab here, and it looks like we are going to be losing this game to Dortmund. But we do have another chance. Sandri gets the ball, plays it to Adams, plays it back to Sandri. See what he does. Not a lot is the answer. He falls over and he's let Silas run forwards. If he crosses the ball, he had Makoko there, but instead the young player Alocon has given away a penalty. Lowenstein, maybe this was too big of a game to give him a debut, but we had knocks to other players. So no better way to try and cut your teeth than in a game like this. And unfortunately for him, he's going to get a booking and has given away the penalty, which is going to seal the game here, I believe, for Dortmund. Who is going to step up and take it? It's going to be Araujo. The goalkeeper was already diving before he'd even kicked the ball, so he basically told him, do not put it down low to the right because I will save it. So he doesn't. He smashes it straight down the middle. And unfortunately, we have gone from bad to worse. A 5-3 defeat in a game that was pretty even up until about the last 20 minutes of the game. And then a few of them substitutions seems to have just knocked the balance of the team because all of a sudden we went from being in control to being out of control so quickly. But that is football. That is Football Manager. And that is the way to keep the Bundesliga title race alive, I think. They have regained 3 points of the advantage that we had, and it's going to be a challenge from here on in to get to the line. So we are going to leave this one here. If you got this far and you're still watching, a big thank you. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button and leave a comment. Also, if you've got anything you want to say about the series, do that in the box down below. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it up and I'll see you next time for a special game against PSG in the Champions League.